I've set myself a task. This task is to complete a survival challenge. And in this survival challenge, we will find epic builds beyond compare. Can I complete this challenge and thereby complete the game? Or will I suffer and die? This is the ultimate survival challenge. Okay, I'm picking it back up. Right. I can still direct myself. Up, that way is north. That way must be, let me think. West. No, we're in the west. That way's east. Okay, cool. I'm going this way. It's east. I'm heading for the dark forest. I have unfinished business. Wait a minute. Why am I looking at the jungle? That can't be right. Oh, this map is useless. Okay, I guess we're going to the jungle. Oh, wait. This isn't the jungle at all. It's what do you call it? Ooh. Food. No, they're tortoises. Tortoises. Okay, I need to keep heading in this direction. Whoa, what do we have here? What do we have here? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Why, it's a village. I've got plenty of bread, thank you. Hey, people. Hey, what's up? I need more diamonds. Where can I find more diamonds? Yeah. Hello. There's nothing to find here. I'm heading for that big building. How do I get back down? Is it a temple? Dude. Move aside. Hey. Where you going? Where you going? Somebody talk to me. Hey. You call that a trade? This place is awesome. How do I get up? Surely there's a way up. Anyway, we need to leave. We need to go to the dark forest. We need to go to the dark forest. I hear there's a really, really awesome sword just lying around waiting for someone to come and pick it up. So we need to go and get that. And I think if we go this way, we're going the right way. I'm not sure though. I hope. Yeah, we can't stay here. Oh, hay bales. Ah, whatever. I'm leaving it. So we're going to the dark forest to try to find that really cool sword. Look at that. That is beautiful.
And that brings us to the Woodland Mansion, once home to a wealthy family of merchants, now an ominous abandoned zombie haven. So, what happened? Well, it all started with the Darkwood Merchants, a family of successful traders and adventurers who originated in the Darkwood village. They became the brokers of some very successful trade links, and soon became involved in some lucrative trading themselves, becoming entangled with the island's many secrets and discovering some of its ancient artefacts. This business was passed down through the family, and its profits allowed them to build a home beyond the village, to house their family and the many secrets they had discovered over centuries. The Darkwood Merchants were renowned for their talents, but the broad knowledge and valuable relics they had collected also made them a target for both the jealousy of the Darkwood villagers and the greed of thieves and outlaws. The Woodland Mansion was their haven. They could store their knowledge in their grand library, raise their children in a safe environment, and keep an eye on the happenings of the Dark Forest. The wizard even cast enchantments upon the mansion and the family, in an attempt to protect the most precious treasures and secrets from falling into the wrong hands. And so, for many years, generations of the family lived peacefully in their mansion. Each generation grew up enjoying the grand home built by their ancestors, learning the tricks of the trade as they matured, eventually becoming part of the family business. Those who sought to wreck their idyllic life by infiltrating the mansion to uncover the island's secrets were unsuccessful. The wizard's enchantments kept the family safe for many years. However, it seemed that the family would unravel of its own accord. Many generations of success would be toppled by the ignorance of just one.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's gone. Where's the moon? There it is. Okay, am I going the right way? That is the question. Trees. Wait a minute. I've been here before. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I haven't been here. What do you call those things? What are those things called? Oh. What are they called? Please do not be the ocean. Oh no, we're fine. Hey, look. Is that a camel? No, it's a horse. Just bread. Hello. More bread. Moving on. Oh no, we're back at the messer. Oh, this thing is useless. Be gone. Okay, I don't want to go into the messer right now, so I need to go around this way. I don't know the map, man. I need to scale it. Scale the side of it. I'm trying to get to the plains biome. There's so much to do. I've decided that I'm not going to settle down anywhere. I'm not going to build a home. I'm going to keep moving by foot. I need to make an ender chest. I'm on the border. I'm in between the desert and the mesa. What do we have here? Why, hello there. Building. Ah, it's boarded. I wonder why. Oh, nice. An iron pickaxe too. I'm gonna leave it. I've got plenty of iron. I'm under the house. I'm under the building. Oh, I can't get back up. Who put this here? It's a trap. Make me waste my wood? Why don't you? More iron? Oh, coal. Nice. Well, I say there, I say. Why was it boarded off? There we go, I can see the plains biome. Okay. I need to carry on following the border. If I carry on following the border, I'll find my way back to the dark forest. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I will. The dark forest comes before the jungle. So I shouldn't have bothered turning that compass into a map. I should have left it as a compass. It would be better. It would be better for me. It would have been better for me. Yeah, it would have been better to keep the compass as a compass. But I turned it into a a map. And it was a bad move. Sticking to the border. Ah. The savannah. I've not been to the savannah yet. I don't know if I've got much interest in even going into the savannah. It doesn't serve my mission. What's that over there? Am I in the savannah? No. We'll come back to the savannah later. We will come back to the savannah later. All of this walking is starving me. It's gotta be done though. Bam bam banner. Bam bam banner banner bam. Bam bam banner. Bam bam banner banner bam. Eat. Time to eat. Do I ignore that building? There's another building here. Well, I hope they've got some bread hanging around somewhere. I'll bust in and we'll spend the night. Looks like a good place to spend the night. Oh, they've got bread. Cool. Sleepy time. Well, I feel much better now. Iron. Baby. Apples. Like I need any more apples. I can get under this building too if I want. But I don't. I don't. Oh no, it's raining. What's up this way? Is that the dark forest? Ah. Tiger. The tiger biome. The trees around here are really nice. Where does this bridge lead? Oh good, we're here. We're in the dark forest. Awesome. Now we just need to look around in the dark forest and find the sword. Why is it so dark? Ah! Where'd you come from? You scared the life out of me. If only there was a path to stick to. If only. Is that the ocean? Ah, it's lightning. I'm going to sleep. I was struck by lightning last time I was in the dark forest. Nope. I'm going to bed. Okay. Much better. Much, much, much better. Which way do I want to go? I'm heading in this direction. Oh, dude. Nope, I'm not going into the snow biome yet. I have work to do. I have to find the sword. Hey, bridge. What's that pig up to? Hey! You there, boy! Hey, boy! Hey, pig! Hey, pig! Boy! Hey, boy! Let me help you. Hey! What are you doing? Pig! What are you doing? What are you doing down there? Now look what you made me do. I jumped in after you. Like a fool. I'm taking the river. Where will it lead? I'm going right. I'm gonna get my boat out.
And whilst they may have deceived the maze of the jaguar, the twins had no idea how much trouble they would cause by stealing one of the ancestral statues from the jungle temple. Arriving home at dusk, the twins snuck inside, hiding the statue in one of the mansion's spare rooms and crawling up to bed, exhausted from their long journey. They would deal with their worried parents in the morning. However, during the night, something peculiar happened. The shrinking potion used on the hidden ancestral statue wore off, and it grew back to its original size. Meanwhile, the wizard's enchantments fell away from the Woodland Mansion and the Darkwood merchants, leaving them unprotected and vulnerable. The twins, unbeknownst to them, had disturbed the sacred ancestral statues of the jungle city's deceased leaders, and for this, there was a price to pay, no matter the intentions of the disruptor. Unfortunately for Caius and June, their seemingly innocent adventures had sealed the fate of their family, and the luckless events that followed were nature's reprisal for their disruption of the peace.
Hello! Hello! Ah, there's nothing here. So I heard off one of the villagers about the sword. That's how I know about the sword. I mean, I've got a pretty good sword at the moment. It's got Sweeping Edge 2 and Smite 1. That's a pretty good sword right there. I'm intrigued to see what this sword, what enchantments the sword has on it. It's supposed to be the best sword in the entire world. I'm on top of the world. How many mountains are there? You're kidding me with this. Ah! Ah! I could die falling off here. I'm going around this way. Dude, the terrain is so hilly. The sword is bound to be this way. I mean, I don't even know whether the sword even exists. The villager that told me was clearly out of his mind. Okay, I'm at the top. Ooh, more hills. I'm going down this way.
As he too noticed the family's injuries. In a panic, he told them they had just a few days before the plague would take hold, hurriedly forcing them to leave. He ushered them out the door and the family made a run for their horses. As the snarling, gurgling horde chased after the Darkwood merchants, they desperately clambered onto their horses and rode through the forest as fast as they could. As their horses galloped through the dark forest, Caius and June knew what this meant. The wizard's enchantment had broken and their wounds were not healing rapidly like they normally would. Something must have triggered the wizard's enchantments falling away. They had read about this kind of misfortune countless times, and it could only be explained by a terrible curse. The twins realised they had to confess to their parents, explaining to them why the wizard's protections had failed them and showing them the ancestral jungle statue that they had hidden in the back rooms of the Woodland Mansion. Their only hope now was that their parents, with all their knowledge, would know what to do next. Caius and June's parents were angry and disappointed to hear about their mischief in the jungle, explaining that the wizard had forbade all from entering the ancient jungle city for good reason. He had been working on calming the elements to contain the elemental curse and prevent it from unleashing its wrath on the whole island. Thankfully, the twins had not disrupted the elemental totems, but they had instead tampered with the jungle's sacred ancestral statues, which had broken the wizard's protective enchantments and condemned the family to face terrible misfortune. Knowing that the wizard would refuse to help them after the twins' forbidden heist had broken his enchantments, the family became desperate to find a cure to the zombie plague before their time ran out. According to the old man they had encountered, the disease took a few days to take hold of the infected, and the family spent a good portion of this time scouring their extensive grand library for answers. After hours of research, they eventually came to the conclusion that their only option was to the south, on the mysterious Mushroom Swamp Island, said to be the home of a powerful coven of witches, the only beings capable of reversing such a curse besides the wizard. Knowing that the family's eldest daughter, Eden, had travelled down south to the plains to establish a new trade agreement with the village, the family knew that she was their only chance. And so they sent their fastest homing pigeon with a message for Eden, informing her of what had happened and asking for her help. Eden received the message and raced to the south on the plains village without hesitation. She came to the bridge, alarmed to see it had collapsed in the middle, which you may recall occurring in the plains chapter. With no other choice, Eden dashed down to the water, diving into the ocean and swimming across to the island as fast as she could. She reached the edge of the harsh, steep landscape, clambering out of the water and beginning the perilous climb up the slopes of the Mushroom Swamp Island. Trying her best not to look down, she tentatively made her ascent, wincing at the sound of dislodged rocks tumbling down the harsh slopes beneath her feet.
Down I go. Alright, I've got a good feeling. After trekking over like 5 mountains, I've got a good feeling. I must be close. I'm close to the sword. I'm close to that sword. Zombie! Where are you, zombie? Whoa. What's that? It's a huge mansion. Whoa, that place is awesome. Do I go in? The Woodland Mansion. What the hell was that? Whoa! Whoa! Ah! That hit so hard! That took 2 hearts off me. Whoa. Okay. That's not even a joke. It's an evoker. Okay, I will come back here. I'm not going in. I'm not going in. That took 2 hearts off me in a second. I will come back here when I've got better armor. Ah. That frightened the pants off me. I will return. And I will take revenge. But not for a long time. Not until I've got armor. I need to find the swords. The Woodland Mansion. Freaky. Freaky.
Finally, Eden made it to the top, darting up the hill and into the village. She reached the top, startled by the cackling coven of witches in the centre of the village. The witches prepared to attack, but Eden insisted they wait so she could explain herself. Amused by Eden's desperation, the witches listened as she begged them to help her save her family and cure them of the zombie plague before they were lost forever. The witches chatted amongst themselves, giggling and cackling before turning back to Eden. Strangely enough, they agreed to help. Eden was not convinced that their intentions were truly altruistic, but she had no choice but to trust them. The witches gathered around a cauldron, muttering incantations under their breath and throwing in various ingredients. Eden waited nearby until finally the witches returned to her with 4 potion bottles. They flashed her a twisted smile, handing over the potions and telling her to pass them on to her family, assuring her that the plague would be cured and the curse afflicted by the ancestral jungle statue would be lifted. Eden thanked the witches and rushed back down the hill, hearing their cackles fade as she neared the broken bridge. She clambered back down the cliffside, swam back to the mainland and jumped back on her horse, galloping northeast towards the dark forest. After a long ride, she reached the mansion, rushing inside to give her family the antidote to the plague. Caius, June and their parents gulped down the potions. With their time running out any second now, they had nothing to lose. With their potion bottles emptied, the family checked their wounds and to their surprise, they were healing. The potion seemed to have worked. They were cured. A few more moments passed and as the family began to celebrate, something horrifying began to unfold. Before Eden's eyes, her family began to transform. Their skin dulled to a gloomy grey and their expressions twisted and warped into something non-human, something evil and callous. And suddenly, the realisation hit her. Eden had been tricked by the witches. In fact, this was their plan all along. The merchant family had become the witches' evokers, essentially their eyes and ears on the mainland, who would protect the Woodland Mansion and its precious secrets for the witches to claim when their time came. They would guard the mansion, whilst the witches would bide their time and continue their preparations to defeat the wizard, take the mansion's secrets for themselves, and eventually achieve their goal of taking over the entire USW. Mortified by the transformation of her loved ones, Eden bolted out the door, her now deranged family totally unrecognisable. Sending their vexed ghouls to attack her, she mounted her horse and fled her home, distraught that she had lost her entire family as a result of the witch's deceit. Where she fled remains a mystery to the Darkwood villagers, but it is rumoured that she sought sanctuary with an old friend, somewhere in the west. Acting as mindless henchmen for the witches, the merchant family's strange abilities and obsession with protecting their home continues to keep the secrets of the Woodland Mansion hidden and the Coven's plan unspoiled. With their powerful magic and their pesky Vex ghouls, they're a real force to be reckoned with. Many have attempted to infiltrate the mansion, but it is said that the merchant invokers remain carriers of the zombie plague, creating their very own horde of zombie protectors that patrol the mansion's halls. The only way to save the Darkwood and the rest of the island is to liberate the mansion and rid it of its evil. Perhaps someday a brave adventurer will liberate the mansion before it's too late.
I feel like such a pansy. But you know, to be fair, sometimes... Whoa, what's this? Sometimes it's better to walk away. When you know you're not ready for the fight. Dude! Dude! I found it! I found the sword! Mending, Sharpness 3, Smite 5, wielded by the Protector of the USW. Dude! The ultimate sword! I found it! I found it! Sword of Acne. Congratulations, brave adventurer. The Sword of Acne has deemed you worthy of wielding it. There are many mysteries to unravel and several quests to be completed across the island, some of which you may have already found. With the Sword of Acne, you have the power to complete these quests, restore balance to the island, and one day take on the most perilous task of all, defeating the Ender Dragon before it returns to the overworld to wreak havoc on the ultimate survivor world. Best of luck, adventurer, or should I now say, our protector, the wizard. I wonder whether he knew I'd kill him before, you know. Never mind. I've got the sword. I have the sword. I have the sword. Yes. 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 Onward. We must go. The Sword of Acne.